Chat. Hello, welcome to the channel. It's nice. It's nice seeing everybody here. Okay. Um, I did have some things have came to my attention today, but we're gonna sit here and talk about my side of this story. That's what we're gonna do, is sit here and talk about my side of this story. Um, so some bullshit. This some Alabama bullshit for real. All right, so things have happened today um, that have really shown how God works and moves. Thank you, Amelia Carter, for adding me. So, story time. So, today, I was shown, she texted me in the chat, to the things going on. I was shown today some things, but we'll get to that. So today, I'm gonna sit here and talk about my side of the story with me and my old. Because the narrative was taken to a different height somewhere else and was portrayed and characterized me as a terrible person. So let's clear the air. I am not perfect. I am not certain things, and we'll get to that. First off, thank you for everyone watching. So let's get into it. Let's just jump right into this because it's story time. I'm not even gonna sit here and wait no more. So I met this girl on Tinder. May 2023. We matched. How much money do I want? How much much money you can give, bro? May of 2023. And May of 2023. And so we didn't talk or anything. She did not say anything to me. She didn't say nothing to me. But then skip a couple months. Thank you. Then skip a few. November comes, and I was at my brother's basketball game, and that game was hilarious. Some girl was screaming, doing whatever, and I was just whatever, you know? Yeah, don't forget to like and comment. Like and subscribe, thank you. So, late when I was leaving the game, she texts me off of Tinder. She texts me. And so she texted me, and it was going good. The vibe was good. Everything was good. So nothing strayed from any further from anything astray. So it was going good, you know, texting. As soon as I was able to call her, I called her every day. I called her every single day. Like, I mean, there's not one time she was not on the phone with me. You know what I mean? Like, she was always on the phone with me. So now, you know, we're talking, you know, getting to talking. I didn't want to rush anything with her. You know, we almost did it the first time. Ended up doing it, like, afterwards. But then everything started, you know, we started to see each other more and everything, and started getting to feel, and everything was going good in the beginning. Let's skip, like, a couple months. Let's skip a couple months. She had things she had going on, and there's certain things that I just would not allow myself to feel, and would not allow myself to portray and pull out. So it was just causing problems and tension between her. You know what I mean? In the beginning, certain things I was doing, Um, you know what I mean? And didn't make her, she didn't trust me enough. And then certain stuff she was doing just didn't felt like I was backed against the wall in the corner. Um, and I really did love this girl. You know, I told her I loved her after like 4 months. She told me she loved me after like 2, and it was crazy. It was going good. Then I moved in with her. I moved in with her, and then now moving with her. And well, if you don't care, then don't be in the chat. Thank you. Moved in with her, and then she decided, you know, it was cool then, and everything. We got some dogs together. Hello, bro. Thank you. Hello, hello. We got some got some dogs together. We moved in together and all that good stuff, and everything was going pretty nice and dandy, and you know. But then it just started becoming more toxic. From a little bit more, you know, the arguments started getting worse. If you said, guess what, you don't care, please leave my chat. I don't really give a shit. Um, I just really, I'm like so dumbfounded. So like now I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I bet you do. Um, um, so now so now, um, so now, that happened. That threw me off, chat. Sorry. So that happened. I usually don't come on here and be doing stuff like this. So now she decided. So then it was all good. We had a lot of arguments. It was bad. Um, like it was very toxic. Like things just wasn't going good. Things weren't going good. Okay, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Um, um, everything was going good. Everything was going good, and then, like, I got into, it was so bad, we got to a point where I felt like, you're goofy, whoever's talking. I got to a point where everything was just insanity, repetitive. It was just a recurring issue with me and her. It's just recurring and recurring and recurring and recurring. You know, it's just an issue after issue after issue. And it's like we were not finna get good. And me and her wanted us to be good. And we kept trying to work it out. Finally, I decided that maybe we moved in too fast and we moved too fast and that we should just live separate, which ended up being the case. So she moved out. She moved out. And then now moved out. And we were trying to me, she was a 10 out of 10. But let me finish, because she's ain't a 10 out of 10 after today. So, and okay, so, really and truly now really and truly, she's sitting here. So now she sat there, and really, she sat there and, you know, it was cool. And then the distance was just not it. The distance wasn't really doing it. It just felt like we were just driving each other more apart. And it was just like, we were just going more apart. And I wanted it to be fixed. I wanted it to keep going. I didn't want it to disturb, and go anywhere. I wanted it to keep going. Not the distance, but us, you know, still trying, working out. Finally, finally in July, we, literally, split. Like the end of July, we split. And I'm in the impression, like, you know what, maybe if we, you know, take a break right now from each other, you know, not being together, this will help us and this will benefit us. And so I'm thinking like that. I'm rolling with that, and I'm consistently trying to push myself to believe that this will actually work. Like, push myself to actually believe, like, this is gonna work, this is gonna help us, this is gonna heal us, because we've been just toxic. Like, after like after like 3 months, you know what I mean? It was just so toxic. And like arguments, screaming in each other's faces and everything. We had gotten a couple of dogs together. One of our dogs had died, poor thing. I miss her so much. My little Shy, which was her first dog. I miss her so much. But obviously, shit happens. So we just kept going, and finally, like, I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't do it. I mentally even, like, I couldn't do it. So we're sitting here trying for months, like, okay, like, you know, this is gonna go all right, this is going good, and this, blah, blah, blah. When, in reality, after a week we broke up. I got a couple videos. I had gotten some videos about her doing what I'm doing right now. She made me feel like an abusive villain. And one thing for sure, I don't hit women. I am not abusive. If I don't believe in that. That is ridiculous. Two, she took me out of character. Yes, I'm not gonna say I wasn't just as toxic as her, because I was matching her, and then we just matched each other. But I'll never sit here and try to go on there and you telling people that I'm this, I'm that, and then trying to defame my character. I wouldn't even let anyone hit my own sister, so why the hell am I gonna hit another woman? Now, I'm sitting here believing all this, it works. She made a video like that. Then she made a video of when she's the one that wanted to be my friend. I don't do friends with exes. Let me make that pretty freaking clear. I do not do friends with exes, because that comes with exactly what happens. It comes exactly how you think. It always goes the same motherfucking way. It never fails. It never fails. So she's sitting there. So she said that I see that video of her saying that I wanted to be the, besties or shit. No, absolutely not. No, you, Miss Ma'am, wanted to be my friend because you wanted me in your life when I made myself clear. But because I loved her so much, I did it anyway. So I decided to be her friend. Before that day. And then I just was like, I don't even want to do no more. Like, I don't even want to do it no more. You know what I mean? Because I was in my head, like, I don't want to do this. Like, I can't be friends with someone I'm still in love with. I can't keep going on to being friends with someone I'm still in love with. Yo, what is going on, Cyber Ghost? You know what I mean? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you sitting here bad-mouthing my name and talking this, and that, and the third. Like, you talking this, that, and the third. But then you want to sit here and paint me the villain in your story. Paint me the villain in your story. You did a good job. You painted me so good. They had all these people feeling so bad for you. When I was sitting here being nothing but loyal to you the whole breakup. I ain't talking to no other female. I wasn't sitting there doing none of that shit. I have, like, and everything. Things just wasn't making sense. And it was just like, you continuously portrayed yourself as somebody, as that somebody. That's what you did. You portrayed yourself as a saint, and a victim. You weren't a victim. We both were victimized to what we both weren't giving each other. We were here for each other in different ways, but at the end of the day, you are painting me so bad. You are painting me so bad. And then I was like, you know what? I don't know. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna let this one thing slide. Then I get told a couple weeks ago, or a couple weeks after the fact, you still trifling, right? I was told that she was spotted with someone, and I was like, will not be in your life if you finna be with someone else, because I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't watch someone I love be with someone else. So if we finna do that, cool. Let's just call that a day and wrap it up. Let's just wrap it up. So let's just wrap it up. Then you decided to really down to earth do me bad today. So I'm going to work today, and my father, he's like, hey, you still talking to that girl, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? I told him, no, because, I wanted to know what he was going to say. And then he tells me today that yesterday, when he was coming home, that he saw that yesterday he was coming home. I currently live in Texas, but I was born in the islands. Yesterday he was coming home. I was born in the islands, but I currently live in Texas. He was coming home, and he saw her backing in, but there was a dude in the passenger seat, and then they're wearing matching pajamas. Get this, matching pajamas. Matching pajamas. What else you call it? That's funny. Matching pajamas with a milkshake in her hand. And she spotted my dad and decided to ran. And the boy that she was with didn't know what the fuck was going on. Country, U.S. I live in Texas, depending. I thought you said county. Yeah, I live in San Marcos, Texas. Country. Hayes country. Alright, peace, Cypher, Ghost. And so, yeah, no. So I took time to actually, yes, USA. Sorry, my mind's not here. USA. I took time to actually think if I wanted to say something. But then this morning, I was telling her, I gave her some words of encouragement or something, and she took it the wrong way. And I was like, bro, what the hell? Because all it is to her is that every time I'm being nice, I'm assuming. So I'm just like, bro, what kind of shit we on? You know what I mean? I can't even think, right? Thank you. And I'm just trying to think. I'm like, what? So I kept composed. I stayed composed all day today. All freaking day today. Yo, what's up? I stayed composed all day today. Trying to stay, but she kept pushing my buttons today. And finally, I said what I said. And I told her exactly what was up. I was like, you lied to me. And the thing is, I was helping her ass. I was helping her. I was being there for her, putting myself out there for her, going broke for this woman. Doing things like a person shouldn't be doing on boyfriend terms. I am not a person shouldn't be doing on friendship terms. But because I love her and because I cared about her, I did everything I could for her. I did everything. When I saw the footage, because my dad had a dash cam, and I saw the footage of the same exact thing my dad was saying, It shit irritated my soul. Man, I'm 24 years old, sitting here pissy for about this woman. Seriously. But it's because I loved her, man. My heart genuine. My heart good. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm a saint. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect. I got my flaws too. But at the end of the day, what the hell, man? What the fuck? Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that? Made me look crazy. You made me drive insane. Every time I had the hunch, every time someone told me this, told me that, people were telling me the whole time. And that footage confirmed it. And then what happened? Hold on. Pause. Now I'm the bad guy. Wait. I'm the bad guy. Because you got caught. I called you out on it. Now it's my family doing this, that, and the third. My dad was coming home from the grocery store. Drove into the complex, and he spotted you. That's just how it went. You act like my father went over there. Like, he spotted you, and then you went and tried to make it sound like he was looking for you. Ain't no one looking for you. He wasn't looking for you. You know what he was doing? Trying to go home. You know why? Because y'all live at the same complex. He live all the way in Bucktug over here, and you live right in the front. So guess what? As soon as that gate open, your apartment's right there. So of course, if you're parking up and then you backing in, and then you doing all this shit, of course you finna of course someone's finna see you. And not only that, at first it would have just been hearsay, and I just wouldn't have said anything because there's no proof. But there's proof. Now look who looks stupid. I got played by somebody who wanted me first. She wanted me first. We matched on Tinder, fine. I hit her up, fine. I gave up. Then November hits, and then you hit me up after the fact. I gave up on it. I gave up. And you made me go insane, bruh. You made made me want to pull my twist out my head, bro. And then even now, it's like I block her, and I don't even want to, she disgusts me. It makes me so mad even just sitting here talking about this shit because of how pissed off I am. I mean, how you do me like that? How you do me like that? But you want me to help you? You know what I mean? This shit made my curl, bro. And the thing is, at first I didn't know whether to be mad. I didn't know whether just to be angry or to cry. I didn't know whether to be upset or to freaking break down. I didn't know whether to sit there and actually put myself in a predicament where I have to 6'7", correct. I didn't know the predicament. Nah, bro, I'm not good. Thank you for asking, though. I'm not good. I was so upset, man. And even now, just thinking about it pisses me off. Because what? Then what you gonna do? Then what? You block me today, whatever. I don't care. Move on. Blessings on your journey, bro. I blocked her on Number. I removed her off Snap. I hadn't been friends with her on Instagram. And then I had her, we were friends on TikTok. I removed her off there too. I was just in there doing all this shit. For what? For what? For someone who clearly didn't want me back. I was like, we cannot keep talking if you finna be with somebody else, and at least have the courage to tell me. You know what I mean? And then have the courage that you could at least told me. Be straight up so I can go on my life instead of sitting here looking stupid. Cause you know who looks stupid now? Me. I look dumb as shit. I look so fucking dumb. So dumb. And like if I sound so pressed, all right, cool, because I am very upset. Like I'm here, I'm voicing my opinion because everyone wants to see one side of that story, man. But nobody wants to hear my side. Nobody wanted to hear my side of the story. Nobody wanted to stay tuned. Everybody wanted to sit there and give sympathy to the women and to the woman because she's playing Vic. When there's always two sides to a story. You know what I mean? Why in the hell would I go out my way and still fight for this woman after what I've seen, she already made up her mind? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And then I'm even thinking, I was like, am I crazy? Am I Delulu? Hello, how are you? Am I crazy? Am I freaking Delulu? Like, am I actually driving myself insane because first you wanted to be my friend. I don't do friends with exes. Then on top of that, you wanted to sit here and lie to me about it. Then you got caught. I composed many things of what I wanted to say and do. And it's like every time we got into little spats over the course of these couple of months, it was always a problem. It was always something. It was always I was doing this. It was always fuck all this shit. It was always I was doing this. It's always I'm doing that. It's always I'm assuming. It's always I'm assuming this, and that, and the third. It's always something. Like, am I fucking Delulu for being so pressed? Am I fucking insane for being in love and wanting her and I still wanted to be with her? But like, you sat there and did me like that. You did me like that, bro. Like, you actually did me like that, man. Like, I'm actually crashing out over some freaking chick. Like, oh, why? Why? You went home sleeping good last night. I went home sitting here having to think if I was still gonna get my baby back. You went home sleeping next to somebody. When I went home wishing that person that you was sleeping with didn't have you. I went home sleeping in my bed wishing you were there. Peace. So it's ridiculous, chat. It is ridiculous. And it's super upsetting and it's super sad. Just super sad to think about. Because I'm the crazy person. Right? I'm the crazy person. I'm the Delulu person. I'm the one you sat there and made me look dumb with. I'm just a dumbass, right? I'm the dumbass because I kept falling for everything. But I'm the abuser. I never put my hands on you, girl. I love you too much. I'd never let anyone put my hands on my sisters. Well, why would I put my hand on you? Ain't no guy hitting no woman. Any guy hitting a woman is weak as fuck. Weak. Straight up. But I finally am trying to, like, even right now talking to y'all, I'm trying to sit here and make peace with it because I really did get played. I really did get fooled. And I'm really sitting here talking to y'all about it. I'm really sitting here trying to think about it. Really trying to sit here and compose myself, trying to distract myself with what? The truth came out. There's a quote for you. Everything that's in the dark will eventually come to light. And that was always a saying I always told that girl. Everything in the dark eventually comes to light. And it did today. With me looking like Boo-Hoo the dumbass. Boo-Boo the fucking fool. With everything with me looking dumb. Thinking I had her. Thinking, nah, this mine. This everything. We going through it? Ah, shit. You know what? It don't even matter. That's my girl. We rock into the end. That's my girl. That's my everything. We rocking this shit, man. We fucking rocking this shit, eh? No. 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 I didn't ignore your message, my boy. You said love from India. Love from you. I'm sorry I'm ranting. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. I'm just ranting about how I feel right now. So I'm kind of just trying to get that out of the way before I start answering y'all. But you know what, chat? It's just one of those things where I'm very, very frustrated. I'm very, very pissed off. And I don't know what to physically somewhat do in my head. Like, I know how, I don't know. Like, what would y'all do if you were in a situation like me? What would you do? What would you do? Would you keep playing dumb? Or would you move on immediately without even trying to? What about thinking? What? So that's just kind of where my head is. She clearly didn't care about me. She clearly didn't care about me. She clearly still doesn't care. You know, block her, block. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, she's gonna do what she's gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I'm done with sitting here. I'm done with sitting here and soaking about someone who don't even fucking blink an eye if I die tomorrow. When I would blink all the types of eyes in the world if I die, if she had. But yeah, chat. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying that there was times I started the arguments. There was times she did. There was time things got way out of hand from both sides. There was times that things shouldn't have gone the way they did, and it did. And there's times that I wish that I could get all that back, redo it, and then let myself actually be out and vulnerable. And then her actually trust that I always had her best interest at heart and never faltered from who she was. Because I always cared about who she was, not about who she could become. So, yeah, man, I came on here today because I needed to rant, and I honestly don't care at this point. She decided to do it months ago by publicly trying to diminish my character. But the thing is, I'm not diminishing her, because at the end of the day, she was a caring girlfriend when she was. She was a loving one when she was. She was a funny, goofy, short little thing that I think will always have a place in my heart, no matter fucking what. But at the end of the fucking day, I'm not gonna sit here and be fooled by somebody who wanted me first. I will not be played no more by somebody who wanted me first. I will not sit here and continue trying to love somebody and trying to get with someone who wanted me first. We are done with that. Completely and utterly done with that. We will no longer, and I mean no longer, falter to that stigma again. We will not falter to that stigma again. I refuse. I wish her nothing but the best. No, despite how I feel right now, I wish her nothing but the best. I hope her blessings on her journey. I hope that man she got can help her, because obviously that's what she wanted. So let her do it. I hope that man she got can help her. I hope God helps her and clears the path for her. But as I'm saying right now, chat, that shit is donezo. I'm in neither. And I'm in neither. So we are done putting our energy and time into things like that. We're done with that. We're done. We're done with that. We're done putting our energy and time into things that doesn't want us back. That clearly wants other things. That clearly wants other things. So I appreciate everybody who so that's what I came on here for. That's what I came on here for, really. I will come back with a calmer results of today later on, so stay tuned to that. And I will be coming on later on. If you want to know what happened, and anyone who's just joining, if you want to know what happened and what the story time is, the live's about to end, you can watch it. Yeah, just know that Young Baller is installed to get everything he deserves. Thank you, chat.